Hello and welcome to another episode of Ted's 10, the show in which I, a guy called Ted, give you my top 10 things of a thing. Yeah, it's a simple concept, much like you watching this video till the end and pressing that like button. It really helps. Thank you. Okay, today I am tackling the impossible and giving you my top 10 Richard Thompson songs. Most people will know I'm a huge Richard Thompson fan, but even I'll admit he's not a big household name. So I thought in doing a list like this, I may open some ears to this fantastic guitarist and fantastic songwriter. Also, he's released a lot of albums, and especially on his later albums, it seems the more consistent albums don't necessarily contain his best songs. So that is also what I thought a list like this will work well. And when I made this list, I decided this is just the performer Richard Thompson. I'm not gonna include Fairport Convention when he was with them, or any Richard and Linda Thompson, his ex-wife. I may well do another list of the top 10 Richard and Linda Thompson songs, but this is just the top 10 Richard Thompson songs. Okay, at number 10 is Mascara Tears. This track may well class as a deep cut, but it's a wonderful little song, and I genuinely believe if his label got behind it, it could have been a bit of a hit. It's so well constructed as almost a pop song. It's one of the last tracks on his 94 album, Mirror Blue, produced by Mitchell Froome, who got some slack for giving him a slightly poppy sound, which is another reason why I think the song could have been a hit. Lyrically, it's sung by the perspective of a guy at the end of a relationship who can't do anything right and keeps saying the wrong thing and putting his foot in it, and it's so relatable. You can imagine how that man would feel. The melody is really strong, and it's got this explosive but quite short, contained guitar solo, which really takes you somewhere else. This is an epic 3.5 minutes, and this song really should be a hit. Okay, at number 9 is Tear-Stained Letter. Having a smile in the face of adversity is something Richard Thompson is very comfortable doing, and this Water King Zydeco-esque opening track to his 83 album Hand of Kindness is no exception. The album came out in the aftermath of his very messy divorce with Linda, and thus there's a lot of tracks lyrically that reflect on that. However, just how surprisingly upbeat this album is, particularly this one track, is just fantastic. This song will have you dancing around. It's got a brilliant riff played on accordions and his guitar, a beat that will have you dancing, and witty lyrics that you want to sing along to. This is just a joyous little song. Okay, at number 8 is Dad's Gonna Kill Me. When it comes to opinions, Richard mainly stays fairly quiet, but if he wants to write a protest song, he damn sure can, and his 2007 song about Iraq, Dad's Gonna Kill Me, proves he can do just that. When I first discovered this song, I thought the title, Dad's Gonna Kill Me, was just some cheesy pun he made up, but on studying the lyrics, I realized this is all slang soldiers used in the Iraq War. Dad was what they call Baghdad, and the lines like, Dad's in a bad mood, Dad's got the blues, and that is genuinely what soldiers said on a turbulent day. Lyrically, this song is incredible, and musically, it's equally superb. He kind of mixed this kind of Water-King jig rhythm with a very sinister sounding arrangement, which captures the feeling of a war perfectly. You can quite happily sing along to it, but it also makes you think and feel uncomfortable about the things they're singing about. This is another exceptional bit of songwriting. Right, at number 7 is I Misunderstood. This is another track from the early 90s with producer Mitchell Froome that really should have been a big hit. It's just got it all. Yeah, even that unique early 90s production sound with a thankfully tasteful motif on the keyboard. A very sad song, this. A guy mourning the demise of a relationship. Oh, I misunderstood. I thought she was saying good luck. She was saying goodbye. Again, a line like that is just perfect. The juxtaposition between good luck and goodbye could almost be a pun, but not enough to take any seriousness away from the lyrics, just enough to make it really poignant and stick in your mind. You can just feel how the guy in this song is feeling. It's just amazing. This is a beautiful song. Okay, at number 6 is The Poor Ditching Boy. So yes, going back in time to its 1972 debut, just before he met Linda, but this shows that even in his youth, his songwriting skills were still very much there. His taste for irony here is again very prominent, and how he can weave a bit of humor into a serious, sad song without taking away the emotion. This tune is about the ditching boy, i.e. someone who digs ditches, who's just been dumped, or you could say ditched. I just love how the character in the song compares his working conditions to how he feels just being dumped. Like the storm and wind cut through to my skin, but she cut through to my blood. Wonderful lyric, and musically the song is a lovely traditional folk sounding waltz. It's very easy to hum along to, and just a lovely little tune. At number 5 is Our Bowlies in Heaven. You should never underestimate Richard's ability as a songwriter to get into someone else's shoes, even if they are a homeless person. And this track from 1986 is again him doing just that. It's set through the eyes of a homeless man in the 80s who's lost everything but was once a soldier in the Second World War and is dreaming back to his time then and when he used to see his favorite crooner, Al Bowley. So obviously the songs got that crooner, sad jazz song feel that Al Bowley songs had, but this doesn't make it any less of a Richard Thompson song. You can just hear the effort he's put into making this such a perfect, poignant piece of music. This is a beautiful song, and if you ever watch it live when he's playing with a band, he changes it into quite a jazz workout with beautiful improvisations by all the band. It really is quite epic. And at number 4 is Hide It Away, specifically the Nude version. As you probably gathered, it's clear by the songs Richard writes, he's much more comfortable stepping into someone else's shoes than he is singing himself or putting himself in the song, which is why the few times he does that are so powerful. And this song about dealing with bereavement just blows me away. This is taken from an album with an acoustic side and an electric side, and this is one of the few tracks that appear on both. But I've gone for the acoustic version, just him on guitar and Danny Thompson on bass, because it's just so stark and hits you right there. And quite frankly, the full band version feels a bit bland after hearing this. The playing and the musicianship here is just fantastic too. You can hear how Richard and Danny just spark off each other when they improvise, and the sound is so rich you wouldn't think it was just two of them. This track is literally spellbinding. Okay, at number 3 is Cant Win. This song speaks to me so much that I did a whole lyric analysis video on it, which I will try to link there if I remember. So I won't talk too much about it. You have to watch the video, but needless to say, it's a song I feel about Richard's experiences growing up in the face of adversity and struggling, and being told that he has to take life struggles all on the chin and how this affects him. Musically, the song builds and builds as he gets angrier at what he's singing, and like he builds up all this rage through singing about being told he couldn't complain, has to take everything on the chin, and at the end of the song it's like the rage amounts to this incredible, angry, fierce guitar solo. As I said, I explained this better in the other video, but this is just an incredible song which talks to me like few other songs do, and why it's my number 3. Okay, at number 2 is Beeswing. My 1 and 2 are interchangeable as they both go hand in hand, but this Beeswing is what I consider a perfect modern folk song. The song tells the heartbreaking and by whatever true story about his first real love. As said, he doesn't often write songs as himself, but when he does, you really know. You can just hear the pain as the story goes on and the relationship starts to unravel, and all the imagery in the song about both started working in a factory, then busking, then tinkering, and finally hiking before the relationship suddenly goes sour. It's all so powerful and vivid. This is a Richard tearing his heart out, and it's beautiful. However, not only is he causing himself pain in his heart, but his fingers must be aching because this song is based around some of the finest finger plucking you ever hear. Apart from some tasteful pipes that come and go throughout the song is basically just him on an acoustic guitar, and the way he keeps the film and the bouncy rhythm of the song going just by doing this is incredible and almost second to none. I say almost because that leads me into my last choice. My number 1 Richard Thompson song is 1952 Vincent Black Lightning. Well, unlike Beeswing, this definitely isn't autobiographic, but it shows his story storytelling skills at their best. This modern folk song tells the story of a love triangle between this rogue criminal character who loves his bike obviously, and this three innocent girl he falls in love with. If you listen to the song, you'll find out it doesn't work out all that well for this character who does one armed robbery too much. So it's a tearjerker, but a tearjerker that shows Richard's really done his research into bikes and all their apparel. Musically, it's just incredible too. It's literally just him, his acoustic guitar, but he's found a method of doing it frantic finger plugging, which gives you the feeling of a motorcycle. It's like you can hear 5 guitars, but there's only just one. And if you don't believe this is actually just a take, watch any live version on YouTube. It's incredible. Okay, those are my top 10 Richard Thompson songs as a means to an introduction. No way are they the definitive top 10 or anything. He's done far too many great songs, but nonetheless, I think these 10 will really open him up to you. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please like it, leave a comment, share it, and maybe watch some more. Thank you.